plenty of other examples too, but there's just one. All right, last question.
Oh, you mentioned that this is a crisis of confidence. How does changing the law, what does it say about the confidence that you have about the city's ability to deal with this? If the crisis is so bad, you're willing to change the law at the last moment?
Well, number one, it's up to the city council to change the law, and it is not changing who's going to leave the city. It's simply giving the public an extra opportunity to pick, and I think that is good. I don't think there's anybody that can overnight, as I said, come up with a magic bullet. This is going to be very difficult. We have the problems. We've tried to diversify our economy. We've done that pretty well, but still very dependent on one industry. That industry is not going to be contributing anything like it contributed before for a long time, many years. That's going to be difficult for the state to deal with. It's going to be difficult for the city to deal with. And we're just going to have to get through this.
Are you afraid of the outcome of a referendum?
No, it's just not an opportunity at this point to put it on the ballot. There's no time. The law doesn't let you get something on the ballot this November to do that. And so there isn't. I don't believe in the polls, but one poll today said people want to change term limits. I don't know. In a referendum, I would think that the public would want to change term limits because the public wants more choices, and you're not taking away term limits. You're simply going from 2 terms to 3 terms. We'll do. I just want to get somebody who we haven't done before. Last question.
Mr. Mayor, the issue of you seeking a third term has been on the table since before the current economic crisis. What would you say to the critique that you're using the current economic crisis to do something you plan to do since?
You know, nobody wants an economic crisis. It is the next 455 days. I think if you really do your job, there's going to be a lot of decisions that you're going to make which aren't going to be popular, but which are required to keep this city going forward. We have to make investments now when in the most difficult times. We have to retrain our workforce now in the time when the resources to do so are the least. We have to deal with people who need services more than ever before. At the same time, the city's revenues are going to fall, or are falling. This is not going to be an easy 455 days, nor do I think the 4 years after that will be easy. The first term in office wasn't easy. The second term in office wasn't easy. You're always there, and you always want to say the politically correct decision and the easy decision and the popular decision is A, but what's right for the city long term is B. I'd like to think that I have always done that, and I'd like to think that I would continue to do that in the future. So nobody prays for a economic downturn. I think we all have been much better off if it didn't happen. The question, however, is what do you do now? And the time for philosophizing and looking at what might have been is long over. We have a problem in this country, in the city, in fact in the world, and it's going to be incumbent on all of the New Yorkers to pull together to deal with that. And I'd be honored if they give me the opportunity to do so. And my job is to work for 455 days as hard as I can, and then sometime before a year from November, make the case to the public why they should pick me. And it's the same thing that other candidates, which I'm sure there will be some, will try to make. And then it's democracy. And however democracy comes out, it comes out. But nobody is taking away anybody's opportunities, just giving the public another one. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You guys are just
Great day for you.